I wonder where all those people who are now calling to boycott Israel in response to the recent events between Israel and Gaza were for the past 7 years. I wonder where they were all those years when the so-called peace fighters fired a non-stopping rain of missiles on Israel's southern population. Did they forget about a small country called Syria, and now they butcher their own people by the thousands? Did they ever cry out to the world to boycott Hamas for deliberately firing missiles on innocent civilian population, making their life a living hell? Did they ever think about the traumatic effect it had on children living under constant fire without any help from the world? Did they ever say anything good about the attempts of the Israeli government trying to protect its own civilians, causing minimal casualties to the enemy's surrounding population? I wonder if when they decide to boycott Israel because of the recent Israeli army operation, did they take into consideration all the effort in the IDF's operation to minimize the damage in both sides? Spending billions of tax-paying Israeli citizens in order to destroy missiles while in mid-air to protect civilians. This to both protect and avoid any attack on Gaza in order to neutralize the missiles while on the ground. When the IDF finally did attack the source of the terrorist bombing, ignoring all the arsenal under hospitals, schools, and public offices, the IDF informed the population about it, giving them time to evacuate the area, the same area that the peace fighters store their arms in. Did anyone ever stop wondering if the Hamas informed innocent Israeli citizens where and when or whom they are aiming their bombs, explosives attacks, and anything else on their arsenals? Did they, the boycotters, agree to live under fire? Agree to raise their children this way? With constant fear waiting for the alarm, knowing they have only seconds to run to the shelter? Did they take into consideration that the Israeli government wants peace? In fact, they want peace so much that they are willing to cease fire while the southern Israeli population is still being attacked by Hamas. And the same day the terrorists made a hostile attack on a bus in Tel Aviv, causing many injuries. Did the boycotters say anything about humanity of Gaza citizens, who celebrated the attack in Tel Aviv by celebrating in their streets, just like they did in 9/11? Those peace fighters who educate their own children for hatred against Israel and encourage them to become a part of a terror organization, which its main goal is to eliminate Israel by all means, even sacrifice their own lives. Did the boycotters ever check how many attempts for peace the Israeli government made? And what was the consequences of all those attempts? Only more terrorist attacks under the guise of peace fighters. And now, for the biggest question of all. Does Hamas really want peace? Or do they have a hidden purpose? To get rid of Israel once and for all? I wonder.